Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Well, I'm the Wolf, and as you can see, the shell, the hull, is almost complete. Almost. We're getting there. I still got a few little touch-ups left to do, but it's time to bring you guys in and show you where we're at so far. Since I've actually got the design that I'm going for outright. So you can see what the top looks like. I've got to get those strap-looking things that go across down on the bottom down here still. But let's go around back to the front where you guys have seen already before. She is armored almost everywhere. The smallest armor I think is 5 thick in one place. And the rest is anywhere from 6 to, I have no idea. I think there's one wall somewhere. Well, the front end, you already know, those are solid. So that would probably be the thickest. So whatever that is, that's why I can't figure it out from there to the interior walls. But you got your entryways here from the front and the sides, as you've seen. But before we go in, this is the one I'm going to be putting up on the workshop for you guys to be able to get access to do your own designs on the interior. It's a complete open space on the inside. So you can take this dreadnought, otherwise known as the Valhalla, and do your own interior designs. Shape your hull and everything on the inside, your hallways and all that good stuff. I have no hallways or nothing in there for you guys. But that is actually there for when we are allowed collision. It hits the front, the ship rolls over the top, bounces off of there, the rib, instead of hitting the ship and causing damage to the ship. But this is incorporated right here. It goes all the way through. It's wide open, so if you're a good enough pilot, there is one place you can go. But let's make sure we sweep around so you can see everything. The only thing I did put on it was the extra large engine so I could move it around. But there's a couple of generators and stuff in the way. Just put in the open so I can use it to test it out. The engines that I've got in here keep it where it actually doesn't eat too much fuel. It's well balanced. It's got a decent pickup and go. And here's the rear end of the ship. No guns or anything are on it. Like I said, it's a complete blank slate for you guys. All I did was the shell and the design of the hull, so that way you guys can do your own thing and show me what you got. Show me what kind of ideas you can come up with my massive beauty here. Still needs RCSs. I don't have enough in there right now. Like I said, I only got with the bare minimum just to get her moving. The only entryway, like I said, is the one in the middle, which you saw the way to get into the front, and then here's the way you get in through the sides. Now, for those of you that remember from a previous episode, for me, I'm going to be indenting inside the sides here between those ribs there, this rib here, and this is where my gun emplacements are going to go. It's actually inside this wall right here. So it's going to go 5 deep, it's going to be 3 high, and the artillery cannons will be in there. So they're not going to be placed on the sides or on the top and stuff like that. Everything's going to be in a place. But here we go. Let's get in here. Show you guys the inside of the ship. There's my temporary O2 stations to keep me alive while I've been working here. There's the cockpit for right now. Like I said, it's just a hull. You guys can figure out what you want. Double door hangars. That wall I think is 5 thick. Yeah, it's 5 thick except for at the hangar spot. Oh. But here's the interior. Lots of space for you guys to come up with some great ideas. Next thing I'll be working on is the interior of the ship and actually getting it going. But here's one of the engine clusters. There's 4 of them all the way around the ship. Then you got the main drive engines on the back so you can actually see those. I would think redundant engines in other places just in case something happens. So it could very well be. The rear section of this ship is right here at this point, I believe, is 35 blocks thick. So this is where I'm going to be layering out my core rooms and my engine room and stuff like that. Will be around this section here. And you see a ceiling above us, but there's actually a whole nother room up there. So I'm going to come up there and show you, but I'm going to come down here first. So you got the open section down here where there's going to be other rooms and things. Then you got the same thing up top, which right about here is where I'm going to put the hover trains tunnels, going from one side of the ship to the other. Basically from engines there to engines there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side over here. So like I said, there's plenty of room for you guys to get creative in this ship. And then we come down here. It's the same thing, it's just another open floor. Plenty of room. And then you got this gap here you could build up into. Armored all the way around. And then you got up here. So I'm actually excited to see where I go with this myself next. And I'm excited to see what you guys come up with this ship here. I will be releasing the whole soon enough. So I mean, you could see the engines back there, which are 6. 6 is 12. So maybe these are about 13 thick at the engine. Nope, that's right, because I forgot about the strut part that wraps around that thing. Because I know I made this completely armored right back here. Takes a while to get around in a jetpack in space. But she's actually power efficient as she is, not counting all the extra stuff that I'm sure all of us are going to be added into it ourselves. But let's get back and show you a size comparisons of this thing compared to the frigate and the small vessels. Look at the hammerhead right here on the other side. See, there you can see the hammerhead. See if I can pull back far enough. Actually, I should do it from that side. There's the Hunter, the first freighter most people start with. You can see the difference there. There's the top view over. Still gotta go farther back. But you can see the small fighter on the mid left side of it compared to the size of the battleship. You see the frigate size compared to the battleship. Gotta remember this thing is tall as well, so you could fit a couple of these ships inside the battleship. Before I put the back end on, I actually took the frigate and flew it right down the center inside and put it inside the battleship just so I could see if it would actually fit in there. And it actually does. It's pretty cool. I've actually had a lot of fun with this one, and a lot of stressful days of just staring at it, trying to figure out where I'm going with it. It's a lot of thinking and a lot of just staring at it. I mean, there's Manda's Behemoth, which I thought that thing was big, but then I'm looking at that next to this, and I'm just like, it's a lot of freaking work. But I got a lot of decorating to do on the outside. A few more things I'm going to do with the hull center there in the back, where the main area is at there. It's going to have that one massive hangar on the inside. And then the engine room behind it right there. Because like I said, the only way in this ship is through that one door right there. Which means you got to get past a ton of turrets in order to even get in here to get to those doors. Which will be interesting to see how the pirates deal with that one. They've actually been coming up with a pretty cool ship too. Sir Caden has come up with a very awesome pirate ship that he's designing to counteract this. So we're going to be doing a couple of battle testing our builds here soon. So you guys are gonna definitely get a kick out of that. And they're just waiting for me to finish this and some of the other guys to finish a few of their other vessels. But we're going to test the ships against each other, like the frigate versus the battleship versus another battleship with the frigates and small vessels fighting each other, see how they all handle up against each other. The pirates' vessels versus my battleship, which will be epic. I can't wait for that one. Small fighters versus small fighters. We're going to test a whole bunch of stuff. So it'll be a couple episodes of us doing nothing but just testing our vehicles and fighting. Because we haven't actually run into the pirates in space. They seem to be rather smart right now. They steer clear of us. Because if it happened, I would have already had it recorded for you guys. But think that might just be it for today, guys, because I think I've talked enough and showed enough, I guess. And let's get out of here so we can get one last look at it before I let it go. But I hope you guys like it. If you have any ideas, please put them in the comments section, because it's been hard coming up with more ideas to add to this baby here, or to change, anything. So give me some help. My brain's fried. I've been at this for over a month now. All right, guys. Well, remember to play harder, game harder, and until next time, take it easy.